Hey guys, what's happening? It's Monday, so it's time for another episode of P&Q. Let's just adjust the camera slightly so I'm a bit more... I can't see myself, really. Don't have my glasses on, but I can at least see the questions better. So this is the question and answer show where you get to ask me stuff or comment. Make a comment and I'll comment back or answer as best as I can. The following week, every Monday, without fail. You can contact me one of two ways. You can either leave your comment or question in the comment section below, or you can email me at the email address in the video description below. I'll put the link in, and it's miniwarzone@gmail.com. Okay, so starting with emails then. The first one says, "Hi Pete, I was wondering if you could tell me what are your goals for the future regarding your channel, stroke or slash hobby, if any. Do you see and do you see them happening? What are your goals?" Start again. This always happens to me. I'll read it and I think, what? "Hi Pete, I was wondering if you could tell me what your goals are for the future regarding your channel slash hobby, if any. And do you see them happening?" Right. Long term and short term. Well, for the short term, I just want to. For the short term, I just want to get as much done and videos put out there as I can, as I possibly can. That'd be my goal for the short term. Just keep doing what I'm doing, finishing up stuff that I'm doing, like half painted models and so on, like we've all got. You know, just get them all done and then start on new projects. That would be my thing. Long term, getting the external building built. That's my long-term goal, which will then be the kind of mini Warzone headquarters, and this is where we'll be at. Then we'll be able to do more. Well, I'll be able to do more professional videos. Heck, who knows? In the long term, we'll be able to get someone else on board. There'll be two of us, and or more. Yeah, because it's going to be quite a big building eventually out there. Looking at it, I think a 3 would be a good number. 3 of us working out there. Obviously it's going to start with me. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, that'd be my goal. Getting people in, doing battle reports, Tactica, just general discussion, and all sorts of games as well. Not just, we'll do Warhammer, we'll do 40k, we'll do fantasy, we'll do War Machine, we'll do Bolt Action, maybe Flames of War, stuff like that. Ronin, Zombicide, just loads of stuff, just loads of stuff. That's my goals. Whether they'll come to fruition, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, moving on to the next one then. Let's have a sip of coffee while I'm here. I'm cutting down on everything at the moment. God, I went for some MRI scans yesterday at the hospital, and they sort of weighed me, and I saw my weight and I thought, oh dude, it's time to lose some weight. So 3 coffees a day now instead of like oodles of them. I'll have more tea. So it's possible you might see me doing chill with Pete's with a cup of tea instead of coffee. I don't know though, we'll see about that. Just eating healthier in general. Anyway, next one. Hordes, yay! In bold capital letters. "So when are we going to see War Machine? LOL. Just give me a chance. Just doing these dudes here. I've got one. I just got this Night Lurker I've just bought actually. Yeah, just bought this Night Lurker. Let's put them together. He was in 4 pieces. Believe it or not. So that'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 models altogether. But no, I've got another one on the way. I need to get a couple more units though, and the rule book, and then I'm in good shape. And then War Machine, I don't know. I'll just decide to do it one day. That's what I'll do. Okay. So I notice I'm having a sip of coffee every question here. So, Eric Beer says, "Very cool t-shirt, Pete. Nice Q&A. A half and half pizza man. Nothing wrong with that. LOL. Scarab should win. That's the Scarabs versus Ripper. Who would win? Question. Similar stats, but the Scarabs are fearless. My question is, see, there you go. I said Nick would know, being that he plays Necrons and Tyranids, and I've never played Necrons, so I don't know anything about them really, like that. And thank you for your comment on the t-shirt. I'm collecting them. This is my latest one. Yeah, half and half pizza man. That's me. They should do half pepperoni, half Hawaiian ones. Now that would be awesome. That would be perfect, you know, in a sort of snack size. That would just be brilliant. Unfortunately, I've got to cut down on that as well because, you know, getting too big here. I know, waste. Anyway, my question is, what is your favourite army that you don't collect? Any system? And do you think you will end up collecting it someday? Ooh, well, what is my favourite army that I don't collect? Sisters of Battle at the moment. Yeah, I'd say Sisters of Battle is my ultimate favourite, followed shortly by Necrons and Imperial Guard, obviously for 40k. And I like the look of Lizard Men, which I've got a few of, which I keep meaning to get around to. But yeah, Sisters of Battle is at the top of the list. And will I get around to collecting them someday? Only if they do them in plastic. Not until then. If they don't, then I'm not collecting them. Simple as that. Okay. The Jankmaster says, question. What do you think of the new Adeptus Mechanicus army? Looks really cool. Looks really good. I love the look of it. The models look fantastic. From what I've seen people reviewing the codex, the general consensus that I've seen, and I'm, you know, that's no way standardised. But from what I've seen, from my perspective, people are saying that they're alright, but they're not brilliant stats wise, and they'll make a good ally as opposed to a standalone army. But I don't know. Might get around to looking at the codex sometime. I don't know. There's other stuff I want to do before that though. But yeah, the models look really good, and yeah, I would love to play with them in my army or play against them. That would be awesome. Would you be excited by a Gene Stealer Cult release if GW did one? Well, I like any release GW do, and I like anything they do regarding Tyranids. And I'm looking over at my toxic screen now, particularly, you know, monstrous creatures and things like that. Would I be excited by a Gene Stealer Cult release if GW did one? Possibly. Depend on the models, I think. Would depend on how they were depicted, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it would depend on the models. In words, Gene Stealer Cult, that doesn't really excite me. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but you can proxy those like they did in Mini Wargaming. But yeah, it would depend on the models. If the models were really good and well done, then they would excite me. Crew Orange Lucilis, you have to tell me if I'm getting that right, says, great session as always. I'm very interested in your Zombicide series, and you have inspired me to get my copy out and paint it up to play it. And that is awesome. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Do you have any intention in getting the numerous other sets and editions of the game to expand your Zombicide experience? And if so, what will you get next? I have every intention of getting everything to do with Zombicide. I like it that much. Absolutely awesome. What am I going to get next? That's a good question. I'm thinking dog companions next, because I've got obviously I've got the Season 1 set, I've got the Toxic City Mall set, and I've got the Season 2 Prison Outbreak set. I'm liking the look of the dog companions next, and then I'll get the zombie dogs. Yeah, that's probably what I would get next. Dog companions. I just love that you can just download missions for it, and it's super easy to make up your own. It's just, oh, it's just brilliant. Awesome. I've got all my good old pizza base here. The Necrotic Flesh primer turned out swimmingly well. So look out for it on the bench repeat later on, because I've got my toxic fatties that I'm doing as well, and yeah, not doing a very good job of this, am I? I can't even see without my glasses on if it's in focus or not. Sorry if it's not. Apologies for that. But there he is. They're coming on. I think they might have been security guards or something, because they got their like ID badges on their like lanyards around their necks. That's what I'm guessing they were. Mole security. And the last question goes to James and his stuff. Pete, what is your favourite monster? Now, I'm assuming, of course, you are talking about wargaming monsters, and further assuming, a lot of assumptions here, further assuming you're talking about Warhammer. And in Warhammer, I've got a few. My favourite monsters, I like the Broodlord, of course, the new Broodlord, and the good old Toxicrene that I started painting. I know stats-wise it's not very good, but look, the tentacles, that should have been awesome stats-wise. I mean, look at it. Ah, yeah? It's like this. Oh, it's just brilliant. I mean, those tentacles just reach out to pull you in and poison you and lots of other good stuff. Knees here coming down from his mouth. That is just super awesome. I like the Harpy too. The Flying Harpy. And yeah, Broodlord and Toxicrene. And I also love the look of the Trigon and the Morlock, where they come up out of the ground. I'm assuming that they're the same kit. You can build either one of them from the same kit, but yeah, they just look so cool. I wish I had one of those, but don't. There you go. I'd love to get one and do it, paint it up as a project. But I've got loads of other stuff to do. Watch out for On the Benches. I'm going to be using those videos to kind of crack on with my Zombicide. Finish up my Chaos Space Marines. I've got loads of stuff to do, and need another bolt action manoeuvres soon. I'm just talking my thoughts here. But anyway, that was it. That was the last question I had for last week. Please leave your comments or questions below, or email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com. I will leave the link below. You may have noticed that I've started monetizing the channel now, and long time ago I said, oh, I won't do that, but you know, you got to get what you can, right guys? And you all know it takes a lot of time and effort making videos, and it's time that could be spent doing other things. I know it looks like all I do is this, but believe me, it isn't. So many other things to do and I could be doing, but don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing this, and this is my greatest passion, making these videos. I started out making them for myself, but I have the mindset of making them for you guys now, because that gives me pleasure, that helps me, that gives me a focus, and it's just what I want to do. I love to watch all the other videos out there that you guys put out, and you guys inspire me. You inspire me to do videos of my own, and you know, I aspire to be like you guys, because you're just awesome, totally awesome. You make people like me, well, you make my life so much happier. And I love that. Oh, I could go on for hours here. I'm gonna cut this short because this is P&Q. It's not my thoughts on or anything. So cut it short here, and I'll see you guys. You stay healthy now and keep on wargaming, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy wargaming.